Smiley MT aka Black Hizio here again. Today I want to show you guys how to set up a basic 317 loaded 562 RSPS, RSPS, which stands for RuneScape Private Server. Now let me drag this here. It's a Vistic source. I did some work on it myself, but it's based on Vistics. And most people have been inboxing me on YouTube asking me how to set up an RSPS, even though I've done videos about it before, but it was never commentary with voice, so this time I decided to make a commentary one. And they asked how to set up a 317.562 RSPS once you download it. So basically, let's just say that I just download this, for example. When you download something like a source and client and everything, it usually comes in a RAR or zip package just like this. See, this is just how it comes in, like Vistic.zip or whatever the source or whatever the source and client name is. That probably would be the name. Mine is Vistix, so it'd be named as Vistix. So here it is. You open this archive, whether it's a zip or RAR, whatever. Then you open the folder. You find a client and server. So what you want to do is drag and drop this to your screen. I'm not gonna do it because I already have it on my screen here, right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this because I already have it over here. So you double click it up and open it up. Let me bring this so you guys can see it. Server, client. So what you want to do really here is that you want to first open up your server folder. Server either is called server, source, or base. All three have the same exact meaning. It's just a matter of what people call it. Anyways, you'll find a run.bat and you'll find a compiler.bat. This is also run.bat. So what you want to do is that you would want to first thing you want to do is you would want to edit the compiler and run.bat, because you need to change the Java JDK version to your Java JDK version which you already have installed. And to let you guys know, yes, you do need Java JDK installed. Java JRE is not really mandatory, but it would be better if you have that. So yes, it would be a lot better if you have JRE, because when you compile, you don't need JRE. When you run, you don't need JRE. Although you can use JRE to run, it'll be better if you have it. But for compiling and everything, you do not need JRE. Except you need JRE only for, like, if you want to go on a web client or a jar client, for example, or anything like that. All right. Anyways, how do you locate what your JDK version is? How do you locate what your Java is? That's what I'm here to teach you now, and how to set up the server. So like I said, you would first open the source or client folder. You find so it's a compiler and a run. And let's go back to the home menu here and get the client and see here. You'll find out play or run as well in the client, and a compiler as well. So what you want to do first is you want to go up to the compiler, right click and press edit. After that, you would see something like C program files or C program files 86 Java JDK. This is your JDK version, and then bin java.exe class path blah blah blah. All right. So how do you know if where your Java is, and if it's in x86 program files or if it's in program files? Although it says here, although it's here, it says x86 or it says C program files, but you're not sure. So if you're not sure, what you want to do is hit up My Computer. Open up My Computer from the start menu, or if you have Windows 8, then you have to use the just search on My Computer through the whole process thing. Anyways, yeah, so you go to your C drive. Usually it's called C for most people it's usually in C drive, or if you have it called E or D or E or F, I'm not sure, because mine is called C drive and usually it's C drive. So open the C drive, and then you'll go ahead and scroll until you find program files and program files 86. You want to open up program files, and you want to look for something called Java folder right here. I have JDK 1.6.038, JDK 1.7.0.17, JDK 1.7.021, JRE6 and JRE7. Alright. Now there's also program files 86, so let me go program files 86, look at Java. Start with J. Oh, here it is, Java GRE7. There's only GRE here, so yeah, I have GRE installed here. So mine is in, as you can see, in program files, not in 86. Java. It's better to use either one. You can use 6 or Java 7, whatever. I use the 21 oftenly and mostly the 6 and 21, not the 17 really that much anymore. So that's my Java JDK version, so 1.7.0.21 I guess. So you want to have it change here, because since mine is 96, I'm going to remove that. It's because mine is not in x86, it's in program files. And you want to go ahead and change this to 21 and hit up and press save. And then you want to hit up compile and then wait for it to compile. Depending on how fast and how slow your computer is, it could take anywhere from 30 seconds to 1 minute, and mine is already done. This is not an error, guys. This means that it's just done. This is no error. This means, like, yeah, this is just done. That's it. And then you want to go to run and press edit and change JDK version here. So mine is not 86, mine's C program files and JDK 1.7.0_21. That is mine. So save, and then you want to go ahead and run just to test it if it works. And accepting connections, yeah, so that means it works. It's running right now. So close that and go up to your client and go to compiling client. You want to change this again as well to -21, so I'm changing mine to 21. You change yours to whatever yours is. Hit compile just in case, see if it works. Everything is fine. That means it's compiled. So edit, and over here there's C program files JDK 1.7.20. Oh, close. It's 21, and C program files 1.6.0.37. I have a 38, not a 37, so I'm gonna go ahead and put 38. I'm gonna go ahead and press the save button right here. I'm gonna go ahead and try to run it just to see how it is. I'm gonna go for the pop-up client instead of web client. You don't need the web client. Let's some random error cache needs to be updated, but anyways, just to check, just to test it out, show you guys. And as you can see, it's working. Here's username and password, and you log in. But the server's offline, so you know what? I'm just gonna turn on the server for you guys just to show you guys that it works. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna run it. I'm gonna go ahead and run the source. There we go. Go to the client, my username. Let's pick a random username. Alright. As you guys can see, that I'm on the server right now, and it's working perfectly fine. Here's everything. You got everything right over here. Done here. Friends list. And this is a PK server. It's a spawn server. So you found like melee set, blah blah blah, hybrid set, and all that. You spawn it. And as for the commands, you have .master over here. You can use to get all 99 combat stats and just whatever you want, you know. Set up the bank. You can see how the bank is here. This is a bank over here and everything. Banker. Bank pin, I don't know, notes, put all the things inside, empty inventory, empty this, empty that. Anyways, let's go ahead and turn this off. Go ahead and turn this off, and go ahead and turn this off. Close this as well. Close it up. And then we're gonna get back to where's the source? Alright, here it is. So that's how you set it up. Basically, that's the usual procedure that you need to do. Is the edit the compiler, edit the run, and both server and source and client both need to be edited. And this is just client files. So yeah, there you go. And that's pretty much it. That's all it really requires. And just to make sure, if you run the client and like it says error connect, it loads and everything comes, and then it says error connecting server, then you need to be running the source, then try and log in, because if the source is not on, you obviously will not be able to log into the server. If the source is on and running, and you cannot, and it still says error connecting to server, and you still cannot log in, then that means that you have to go to the client, go to client files, look at client.java, find something like client.java, so put in the search bar right over here, and here it is. You want to open the client.java. And let me get this in size for you so you guys can see it. 1 second. Yeah, there you go. You want to open client.java, and then you want to locate something. You want to type, actually, you want to hit Control F on your keyboard. Then look for something called server, and then space equals. This is how you locate your IP address. So mine is 127.0.0.1. This is for localhost. This is just for you. If you want to put it online and everything, then you gotta change this to your IPv4 connection, which is your what do you call it, your like online IP. And how do you find an online IP? Just go to whatismyip.com on your browser, and you'll find out what's your IP, and you gotta change it to that. There is no IP changing in the source, so it's always in the client. And there should be usually 2 IPs. So this is the first one, and let's see if there's no second one. I mean, this one there's no second one, but usually there's usually 2 IPs in each change. So 127.0.0.1 is offline localhost IP, which you can only connect to. And then you can, for example, right now mine's 127, so it logs in as you guys saw. But if this was something like this, or something like this, or something like this, that means you guys will not be able to log in offline and localhost, because that's not your IP. So you want to change it to 127.0.0.1, and then you guys will be able to log in. Hit save, and that's it. Come back. Whenever you edit something, you must compile it. So I'm going to go ahead and compile it right now. Although I didn't change anything, just in case. There we go, compiled. And that's it. You should be good to go. Thank you for watching, guys. If you guys need more tips or tutorials, please inbox me on YouTube or comment. If you guys want to buy any sources or buy any help, also please do inbox and comment or inbox me. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good day.